My fellow presidents, we have to rank all these Star Wars films.
I fucking love Star Wars almost as much as I love tax fraud. We better be doing the shows too.
Clone Wars is an easy S tier, and Rebels...
Joe, you probably slept through the shows. There is no way you got through 70 hours of Clone Wars. We are only doing the movies.
That is right, Sleepy Joe. You cannot even remember what happens in the movies. Plus, I'm not finishing that dog shit Kenobi series.
We're going in order, starting with Phantom Menace.
Which one is a Phantom Menace? Is that the one with young Anakin and Padme?
Of course you only remember the parts with the kids, Joe.
Somehow I am not surprised. Anyways, Jar Jar is not funny and does not add anything to the plot. Plus, half the movie is just more Tatooine. I'm going to have to put it in C tier.
That mall fight at the end, though, you have got to give it to John Williams for that fire-ass theme.
Don, you moron, that fight was good until Maul stood there for 5 seconds doing nothing and let Obi-Wan slice him in half.
Yeah, that was really stupid, Trump. What a way to ruin a perfectly good fight. It's going in C. Attack of the Clones, on the other hand, is even worse. D tier, I hate that shit.
But it's got the best planets, you know, Camino, Geonosis, Coruscant, and it's got that Natalie Portman. I wish she would come jump on my lap.
Joe, we get it, you like minors. That doesn't make it a good film. Obama, I agree with you, D tier easy. That shit's got worse writing than the sequels.
Revenge of the Sith is overrated. You guys just dick ride it for the memes.
Are you fucking kidding me? It has the best saber duels in the whole franchise.
That doesn't make up for the fact that it doesn't work without the context of Clone Wars and the original trilogy. The dialogue is still as bad as the previous two movies.
You are so boring, Obama. Who the fuck watches Star Wars for plot development and writing? It's got two dudes fighting over lava for the fate of the Republic. It is sick as fuck, Obama. You are just mad Mace died. He was the only one who you could relate to.
I'm fine with it being an A tier.
I'm just putting it in A.
Go fuck yourselves. I don't even care about Rogue One and Solo. All I remember is the only good part where Vader cuts through those weak rebels for the plans. Just group them together and put them both in D tier.
Trump, are you retarded? Solo is definitely better. I finally get to know about how Han Solo got his name, the Falcon, and even 4 STDs.
We never needed to know any of that shit, Joe. Han was cool because he was mysterious. Now it's all explained and boring as fuck. I'll put Solo in D, but Rogue One is an A tier. That one actually gets into some relevant plot points like the Death Star plans and flaws enhancing A New Hope.
Obama, you just like that movie because the Empire drone strikes like 3 planets.
I hate you, Trump.
I remember when I first bought my ticket to go see A New Hope. Ben Kenobi was my favorite character.
Joe, you are so old, you probably were the actor for Ben.
Did someone say my name?
Who the fuck added this dork to the Discord?
It was definitely Donald. He is the only Republican in here. Just kick him out, Joe.
There you go, Obama, always spreading fake news about me. You definitely added Ben just to frame me.
How do I kick people from the call? Wait, what server is this?
It's actually a private group chat DM call. You can only remove me from the voice channel through right-clicking on my name on the side menu and pressing kick.
Just make me owner. Get this guy out of here.
This movie is mid. The lightsaber duel sucks. Why the fuck does that Obi-Wan just die on purpose?
It was so Luke and the gang could make their escape. Were you even paying attention, Donald? All you care about is lightsaber fights, you man-child.
Wait, how did they get the Death Star plans?
Joe Slow, we just fucking talked about Rogue One. What were you doing?
I'm putting it in A.
Obama, why the fuck are you in charge of the tier list? I should be making the final decisions here.
If you didn't have the most goddamn awful takes, you could be in control of the tier list. Can we all agree Empire is S tier?
Absolutely not. Fuck you, Obama. You wouldn't let me put Revenge in S tier?
Empire is the one with Hoth, right? Don't you guys remember when we played Battlefront on Hoth?
I smoked your asses in Battlefront.
Trump, we were literally on the same side. Joe fucking threw the mission by going out of bounds and dying.
For the sake of moving forward, put it in S.
I agree, but I'm still pissed about what you pulled back at Revenge of the Sith.
Return of the Jedi is A tier. I can relate to this because my son Hunter is like Luke and I'm like Vader.
Joe, you are definitely not Vader. You are so old you would be Palpatine, and I, the powerful, great galaxy-ruling Vader who would throw you down a pit.
Guys, shut the fuck up about your power fantasies. This movie is C tier. The whole first half is pointless and overcomplicated. Don't even get me started about the changes George made years later.
Obama, that song in Jabba's Palace is a banger.
Joe, do you need to get your hearing checked? That shit is ear-piercing and goes on for so long.
I'm going to have to side with Don on this one. That song is trash. It's going in C, right?
Are you fucking kidding me, Obama? You are not getting away with this again.
It's at least a B. This is like the climax for the whole series in Anakin's redemption.
Thank you, Joe. Finally, you have a decent opinion.
I would keep arguing, but honestly, this list is already fucked and I do not care enough. Okay, next up is Force Awakens. I really had high hopes going into this one.
Bro, J.J. Abrams has no idea how to write. Man literally just made A New Hope, but bigger this time. This is an F-tier nostalgia bait.
Honestly, that's facts orange, man. The movie is literally a copy.
Just because it's the same movie doesn't mean it's bad. Shouldn't it be on the same tier as A New Hope if you guys think it's exactly the same?
Why would I want to watch the same movie again, but with ad-friendly casting?
Trump, I know you liked when there was no women or black people, but you can't dock the film for that.
Bruh, just take the average and put it in C.
Joe, you dumbass, that's not how averages work. It's 2 Fs and 1 A.
It's too late, it's already in C, moving on. The Last Jedi is a cinematic masterpiece. It's got its flaws like the casino side quest, but it's a beautiful standalone that perfectly subverts expectations. A tier.
How can you say that after saying Revenge of the Sith couldn't stand alone? How are you putting it on the same tier as Revenge of the Sith?
Did you even see the Holdo maneuver? That shit was gorgeous. They developed the Force in new and interesting ways, unlike Revenge of the Sith. Also, can you shut the fuck up about Revenge of the Sith that was literally 30 minutes ago?
None of the ways they use the Force even makes sense. Rian Johnson has never watched a Star Wars movie before and was just making up shit. It's an F tier.
I don't even care anymore. It can be an F. Holy fuck, this is the worst tier list I've ever seen, and we still have to rank Rise of Skywalker. Joe, are you there?
Joe is fucking asleep. I'm leaving this call.
Donald, please never watch Star Wars content again. I don't care how many films Disney pumps out on their shit streaming platform.
Fuck you, Obama.